All right, we did it. What? Still? This is not at all fun. Not at all fun for me. How are you doing, Campbell?
I'm doing good. You?
I'm pretty good. We've been off for a little bit. Let's fix my camera. Can we do that, please? Let's see what happens if I rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. That's better. Put me down over here. All right, finally. It's a good show. I think we should start off with a little bit we call...
What happened last time?
Campbell, do you remember what happened last time? I'll tell you what I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, what do you remember?
Oh yeah, we tried to get the cheeseburger to separate not into smaller burgers, but into its separate top bun, bottom bun.
Yeah, it's individual pieces. We were having some trouble. We ended the show not able to do that.
Yeah.
You want to run right now and show what we got?
So when we hit it, it just goes like that.
So it kind of was working,
Well,
but not entirely.
not
We only saw
really.
the buns.
Oh yeah, and the ramp is new.
The ramp is new. We threw a ramp in today because we were talking about a power-up where we could shoot a ramp out. All right, cool. Let's go see if we can fix the cheeseburger thing. Can we go to the console log and see what messages are in there?
Lots of them.
And I just realized I've got Fred on the show here. He's blocking everything. I got to go turn off Fred. Give me 1 second to turn off Fred and come right back. I think here and there, we're back. And let's switch back over to you, Campbell. Let's get some Code Rush music coming in here. All right, what do we got here? Separating top bun. So the last things we did is we created tags for each of the individual pieces, right?
Yes.
And so we could, now if you go, I think you can click on that console log there, Campbell.
Yeah. And I double click it, and it brings me to this line of code.
Yeah, go to the one above it, I think. The one that was saying...
It says that we don't have a rigid body, but we're still trying to access it.
All right, go back to the console log a second. I want you to go to the error message above this, or the message above this, just so I want to orient you and everybody else. So it says separating top bun. Double click on that.
But it's not separating anything else.
Right. Now notice we're in a for each. Now you were asking before, wait, what's a for each? A for each is like a for loop, but there's no iterator variable. So one of the things that you have is, when I say iterator variable, there's no letter I. Right? Do you know what I mean when I say iterator variable or letter I? No? Well, good. I'm so glad you asked. Let me drop a marker here. Let's see if we have a for loop in this code. I think we might.
No.
Right here.
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, so letter I is usually used as the iterator variable, but
an int.
the iterator variable is the integer that you're iterating across. It's the variable you initialize here. It actually doesn't have to be an int, it can be anything.
It could be.
And this is the thing we do at the end. So a for loop is kind of set up like this. It's a compact way. It's like an abbreviation,
Yeah.
right?
It's a faster for while.
So that's a for loop. Now, one of the things that you encounter in programming are lists of things, right? It's a really handy way. So I can like hand you a list of ice cream cones. And these are all the ice cream cones that I want to eat today, for example. And I just hand you the list. Look at the video I'm sending over. See my hand? There's the ice cream cone. So reach out and grab that list for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't see your hand. There you go. See what I'm saying? So now you've got the list. And now you've got all those ice cream cones. Now give them back to me. Now, one of the things I can do with that list is I can iterate, meaning I can do something with every single element of the list. So, for example, if you had a checklist of to-do items, I could be a super checklist function, and I could iterate through every one and mark every single one in the list as checked, as done.
Or the first one is checked and the second one not.
I could go through every one and check to see which ones aren't done. And then I could give you a new list. Here are the ones that are not done.
Yeah.
So if I have a list of things, I'm going to hit escape to jump back to that marker that we had on the for each. We'll take a list. This is going to be a list right here.
Yeah.
And go through each one.
Because it's the components.
And what it does is it declares a variable here called child, and it says the type is transform. And what that means is for each child in this list, we're going to execute this block of code. Okay? The thing that's interesting about this block is we get to this first one separating, and over here we see separating top bun.
But not separating patty or cheese or
Right,
bottom
look,
bun.
top bun is the first child.
Yeah.
So the theory is that an error occurs and we're not able to conclude. In fact, if we look down right here, it looks like we see an error. The error is in add black hole. Okay? Now it's kind of hard to tell how did we get here from here, right? But what if we took a look at create particle? We looked at what's happening inside of, oh wait, I'm sorry, that's not the place.
Add black hole.
Where were we? Add black hole is
Yeah.
called, it's called from our for loop. So the problem is when we get to here, we have a problem. And the problem is that the rigid body is
Doesn't
apparently
exist.
not found. Okay. Blow up block into individual parts is called when missile hits block. And on collision enter. Okay. All right. What's interesting is that we're calling add component rigid body right here. Right? And yet we call black hole later. This is the part that was confusing us.
Well
The
then,
rigid body should be there.
wait, is it a private? No.
It doesn't have to do with that, but actually there's a trick here. And the trick is, take a look at what's in create particle. I looked at this, I think, yesterday morning. Look at what's inside create particle. It also has a call to add black hole. Add black hole, we added it here, not realizing it was already in create particle. Okay? So one fix to this is to say, well, you know what? Look, of course it's not going to, when we call add black hole from create particle, it won't have a rigid body because we're breaking it apart. And we don't want to give it a rigid body at the beginning of the game. So what we can do is we can just simply say, hey, look, really nice defensive code here. We can say, hey, so to get this, I type in if space and I type in NN, and I've got rigid body on the clipboard.
Oh.
So if not, NN stands for not null.
Yeah.
If it's not null, then we can say use gravity as false.
So if we do have a rigid body,
Yeah,
then do this.
exactly. We're also adding a floating behavior to it. Let's go back and see what's going on over here. Are we adding any floating? No, we're just adding obstacle logic to it. We add that to the part. There's no floating behavior. That's going to be added automatically from create particle. But now, if we do that, we should have a rigid body. Let's try running that and see if that works.
Oh. We should not get any error.
Okay, so now, what do you see when you fire? Fire when they get close so you can see them up close.
Oh, wait.
What's happening?
What a weird thing.
Describe it with words.
It gets like flat.
It gets like flat. Do you see the pieces?
No? No.
Do you see the cheese?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm saying. Look carefully. So you see the cheese. Hit them as they get close. See that? So what's happening? It's breaking apart the pieces.
I don't see the bottom bun though, or the top bun. I
Look
don't know
closely.
which one it is.
Let it get close to you and hit it. Do you see the meat?
Huh? Yeah, I did.
Let it get close to you and then hit it with a missile. And look at it. So you see the meat, the cheese, and the top bun, but maybe not the bottom bun. It could be in the dark. Okay? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Let's see if you have any errors.
No, I haven't seen any.
Look in the
of
console
these.
log. Console log's clean.
0 errors.
What are we missing? Why are they getting flat?
I don't know.
Why aren't they breaking apart? What does an object need to be able to detect if it's colliding with something else?
A collider.
All right, let's add a collider. Let's go to that code and add a collider. We can do it right after we do part add component rigid body.
Enter.
Janiscu 7, where are you?
Change rigid body to collider. Here comes Janiscu 7.
Oh, God, alright.
Just in time, Janiscu 7, to save the day. Thanks, Janiscu 7.
Here, I have.
That guy's kicking some serious galactic butt. All right, so you're going to add a collider to this, right?
Yeah.
What's a box collider?
Well, it's different for each of them.
I would say it's a box collider. I'd say throw out a box collider. And the reason why is because box collider is fast. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. Pudding just came in and I just switched to Campbell's. Let me go give Pudding his fanfare. Because if anybody deserves a fanfare out here, it's Pudding. There it is right there. KidzCode! Wow, guys. No, you're back, Pudding. Welcome, Pudding. How are you doing, Janiscu 7? Welcome.
So do you think that will work?
I think it will. Because it's so small and far away and there's so many particles, you just need something simple, I think, to work. Try that and see what you think. See if that works.
Yay!
And you see the top button and the bottom button.
Yep.
And it looks good, right?
Yeah.
Even though we're not necessarily using, because they're kind of box shapes anyway.
Yeah, they are a bit.
All right. And nothing in the, no errors in the console log.
No errors.
All right, next. What do you want to go after next?
I want to go after the game over error.
All right, so let's demonstrate the game over issue.
Yeah.
Can you show that?
Yeah, I'm showing it currently. Ready? It says game over even though we make it to the next track.
Even though we make it to the next track, it says game over.
And then it doesn't make
doesn't
any
create any
new
more
blocks or any more tracks. Oh wait, no. I got internet now. Yes, I have internet now.
All right, good. Let's see, make sure you can see my screen. Give me a second. It looks like we're back up again. We lost internet and then came back. So I'm glad to be back here. You can shut down the your Skype on the. Oh, are we dead again? I can't tell.
No, I still have a steady upload and download
Okay.
speed.
All right. Let me go switch over. Yeah. What was? Wait, is that Rory? No, I don't think Rory's here. Is Rory here? Hold on a second. Let me switch over to my connection with Campbell and make sure that he sees my screen, because that looks like we lost that with the network being down as well. Let's go back over here. How was everyone's Turkey Day? How was your Turkey Day, Campbell?
It was good.
Folks who are in the States celebrating our
I don't see your screen.
Day of Appreciation. Try now. How about now? Do you see now?
No,
Okay, let me go
it's just black.
back over again. See if I can tweak it at all. Yeah, that internet outage totally shut us down. Oh, man. I'm not seeing it either. Let me try shutting down NDI on that machine.
Oh no.
What are you saying, Camel?
Nothing. It's not a bad thing. It's just that we have 420 lines of code.
420 lines of code.
Yeah, in game logic. Wait, do you hear me? Check.
Can I hear your audio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear your audio. I'm still trying to figure out why NDI is not working with regard to that connection between us. Let me give that some thought a second.
Sissy.
Do you want to talk about the... Campbell, do you want to talk about the... Something just happened that we need to discuss. What'd she do?
There's a credit card here, and now there's not.
Oh, she took your credit card?
Not mine. She took a credit. I don't know.
Jenny7's got brain emotes. Experience needed on solving. Those are sweet. So can you talk a little bit about the demonstrate the bug on the track? Again, show the problem and talk about where we want to fix it. I just want to try and get one more time on the NDI on my side over here. Make this work for you.
Yeah. Bam. It's that we finish, the time runs out just as we get to the end of the track. If it's a really near miss, it doesn't count. Like, we don't get to the edge.
Yeah, let me do a restart over here. I'm doing a restart on our the machine that I connect with you with, Campbell.
Okay.
So let's talk about that. So the first thing is the other thing is with the time. So the time, we're right now, when the time goes to 0, we say game over. And that's not where we want to be. We want the time to be when the track goes out. So and we also want to start the countdown once you've landed on the track.
Yeah.
So
I
potentially.
thought that was already what it was.
What'd you say?
I thought that was
No, when we leave this track, I'm pretty sure we create a new second level out there in space. That's what I think. So I think let's look at the logic for creating a new level. X-Brains is the new show from Anna Prosser and DJ Wheat. What did Twitch Weekly back in the day? Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. Check.
So I think it's in game logic. That's where I think it is. And you can hit the num enter key, Campbell, and Coder shall bring up a
Jump to symbol.
and you can do something like new track. Try that. I'm going to leave you for a second. I'm going to go back and attend to that connection between us.
Build new track or show new track?
Probably, I don't know. Try both is my first suggestion.
Well, it's not build new track, so it's probably
It
show.
is not seeing NDI from that other machine. All right, so what we'll do is, sorry, Campbell, sorry to interrupt you. We will do work exclusively on your machine today, since you can't see mine, and that's what we'll do. Because I think it's going to require a restart of this machine that I'm on. All right, so what do we got here? Try just new track or something. Try new.
Oopsie, set up new track.
Or I was going to say, just look for new track.
Next track.
I don't see that. Get rid of the word new setup.
No, that didn't work. If I do
just try new track. Okay.
None of these are in.
Oh, these are all
Not
try
any of the
new
scripts
level
we
or
made.
next level. Try just search for the word level or the word track. Next level. See what's going on there. Create next track. Let's do a tap to next reference on next level to see what it's called. If player finishes level,
Then we do next level.
and let's tap to next reference on player finished level. Let's see what's going on there. We're just checking to see if what?
If we're in front of the track when the time goes out. Or if we're just in front of the
Yeah,
track.
we passed the end of the track.
Yes.
So that's, I think we might want to change this logic. Tap to next reference down here, see where it's used. Is it only used in that one place?
Wait. Player finish level. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It's only in that one place.
Wait, yeah.
So I think what we want to do here instead is say player arrives at next level or player lands on for next level.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're going to change this logic from player finishes finish level. I want to rename this. So let's do
rename?
do rename refactoring on it. And I want to call it player lands on next level or player starts next level. Player starts next level. Yeah, use Alt Shift and Home. I mean Alt Shift and left and right arrow keys. There you go.
Yes.
Starts next. Janisko 7 sent a party signal out. That didn't seem to work. Did we lose control of our drones in the process of that? We did. We lost those too. All right, hold on. I'm going to restart those elements so you guys have control in the chat room here. Give me a sec. Yeah, and our internet lost. We lost internet and lost a number of things. Okay. Let me restart those pieces. Let me refresh the drone game. There we go. Get the music back up. Okay, player starts next level. Now tap to next reference. Let's change the logic in it.
Wait 1 sec. I have to reconnect to the audio.
All right, no worries. I'm going to go... Oh, I don't see your machine.
You don't?
No, I can't remove my mouse over to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like my computer appears to be
Where
not
are you?
muted.
We need your help.
Genesco 7 gets a second intro.
Orion.
Well, that's weird.
Here, I am.
Are you okay now, Campbell?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, my screen's up. Let's switch over to you. All right. All right, so tap to next reference inside player starts next level. And let's change that logic so it actually means the player started the next level. So what does that mean? What's that going to look like? What is that going to change? What are we going to change here?
Wait.
I would suggest you still want to look at where the player Z is. Think about it first logically. How would you describe it to me? Hey. How would you describe that logically?
Oh, it's when we hit.
If you were just going to tell me, how would you describe it? If you were going to, if you weren't going to use any of the programming terms, but you were just going to say, right, you were telling me.
When we're past the start of the next track, I guess.
So when we're past the start of the next track, that's certainly one of the big components of it. So instead of saying end of track Z, we need a start of next track.
I think there is a start track.
Let's see what we've got, and if it's not there, let's add it.
Ah, that's not what I wanted. Start.
Nope. So just write it in, and we'll add it. Start of next track,
Oops.
Z.
declare, right? And then
Yeah, you can declare it. That's totally fine.
it is a.
You just put it right there. Just hit enter and it'll declare it for you. Start a next track Z.
Oops. Control Z.
Copy it to the clipboard if it's not already copied to the clipboard. And then let's look for where we're setting
Wait.
end of this track.
Wait, there was a marker here. Yeah, we had already. Okay. Yeah. Is that
We need to set it. We need to go find when end of next track Z is set. Look at line 268.
268? Uh-huh.
It's funny. I'm like on my machine. The reason I can't connect with you is because it's telling me on my Ethernet connection there's no internet, but I am connected to Wi-Fi, which is really bizarre. All right, so that's where we're setting it. End of track Z is equal to end of next track Z. Look at when end of next track Z is being set. Tap the next reference on end of next track Z.
Oh,
And
end
look
of
to
next track Z.
Yeah, and see where that is being set. Now you're tapping the next reference on end of track Z. Yeah, that's the one I want you to find. Look for where it's set. There. Scroll up. What's the offset? It's passed in.
Yeah.
Let's rename Z offset. Call it track start Z. Lowercase because it's a parameter.
What? I thought parameters were always.
Parameters are always lowercase. Look at line 96 right below you, right there at the end of my fingertip. They start lowercase, see? Track
Wait, what was this?
start Z.
Yes. Why are we doing this? Or why are we?
Because I want to make the code easier to read. It was previously Z offset, and now what does it mean if it's called track start Z?
The start of the track.
Yeah, in the Z. So you're setting next end of next track Z equal to what?
Track start Z plus track length.
Okay,
So it's the end.
that makes sense,
yeah.
right? To you? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so now what line of code are we going to write underneath this?
Huh? Oh.
What line of code are we going to write underneath this? What's the start equal to?
Track start Z, correct? Or
Yes.
no? Yeah?
That is correct. And meanwhile, I'm running network troubleshooter. See what's going on with my network adapter over here. Maybe I'll be able to get back and connect with you again. Good. So you've got start of next track Z is set.
Uh-huh.
I think you're going to need something else here as well. And I think it is next track Y. Say next, on the next line, say next track Y. It doesn't exist yet. And what do you think we're going to set this to? I want the Y position so I can tell if the players fall in below it.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to set it to?
Probably
Watch playing with the microphone.
the Y of the next track. So the track is a transform, correct?
Yeah, when we call set track length and position, we're modifying a transform.
Track dot position dot Y.
Right. What's Y offset?
Huh?
What's the parameter Y offset? What's that? If you're not sure, put the caret on it and hit tab to next reference. Tell me about it when you've figured it out. What is it?
It's 0.
Well, not really. That equals 0 means it's a default value for it. Tell me about what the words say. What method are we on?
Create next track.
And what does that do?
We instantiate the floor, the left wall, the right wall.
Tell me in regular
And
words, what does it do? What does create next track do? How would you describe that to a friend who doesn't program?
It makes a new track.
It creates a new track. And what's this thing called Y offset up here? What's that called? What is it called if we have
Oh,
things
it's the
separated by
difference between the track and the track's Y that we're on and the next track's Y.
Right, that's what we're passing in. What is it called if I have something in parens into a method?
A parameter.
It's a parameter. So Y offset is a parameter, and it's essentially telling us something about how we create the next track. The track start Z, the second parameter, says where do we start the track, right? What's this first parameter determine? What does that determine? Create next track.
I don't know.
Okay, let's do this. Keep hitting tab to next reference. Stop. Set track length and position. It's passing it in to set track length and position.
Oh.
Let's go to set track length and position and see what the second parameter is. What's it called inside of it?
Oh, here?
Yeah, just tab to next reference. No, go to set track length and position. The second parameter is Y offset. I want to go into set track length and position, and let's see what that second parameter is doing. Just keep hitting tab to next reference so you get in there. What's the second parameter called?
Y offset.
Go in there, click on it, and tap to next reference. See what it's doing. It's only used on this line of code. Local position for the transform of whatever we pass in, the game object. See the parameter above my finger?
Yeah.
Game object. So it's getting the game object's
Oh,
transformed.
wait, no, I don't.
What?
Because I can't see your finger.
Oh, shoot. You can't see my finger. How are we doing here? It says it's fixed. Maybe I have it. Let's see if I have Ethernet now. Do I have Ethernet? I'm connected. Sweet. All right. Now that I'm connected, let me go back and restore your visual on my screen.
Okay.
And do you see it? It looks like you might see me.
Oh, yeah. No, I see you.
Okay,
I saw
cool.
you and then it went black for like a second.
That was me. That was my fault over here. All right, cool. So now you can see me. That also should mean in a second I'll be able to get my mouse on your screen as well. That was a pretty nasty power outage. Is what that was. Okay. Now, cool. I'm over here with you. Check this out. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's close that down. Okay, I got my mouse on your machine for a second. So local position, setting it to a vector. And what am I doing here? I'm adding to the transform's local position Y. Do you see that right there?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm adding to it. So Y offset is actually an offset. Z offset, track length divided by 2 plus Z offset. I think Z offset is actually the position. Because Z offset is not added to any local position. See that? But Y
Yes.
offset is. So with Y offset, we want to go grab, we don't want to rename it. We want to keep it the way it is. Y offset is the amount we drop down. Amount to drop down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Vertical drop. Let's rename it to vertical drop. How does that sound? Do you like that better than Y offset?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's rename it to vertical drop. This is actually one of the things we do all the time in coding. We go back to code we've already written.
And refactor it.
Here, let me, my mouse a second. Okay, I'm going to grab the mouse. Let me just do this. Normally we would do a rename refactoring on that, but because
I
there's
did.
only two, hold on, because there's only two.
I thought I did.
I'll just come in there like that. Vertical drop. I'm going to jump out. I'm going to hit tab to next reference to come back out. Here's the other call. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do a rename on this. Call it vertical drop. Okay. So now we have something a little bit better. Now next track's Y is going to be equal to, well, we're going to need to grab something. I think what we're going to have to do is grab like next floor dot something dot something dot something. Can you finish that code for me?
Yep.
Really good. Really good job. That's exactly what we need. Next, we need to declare next track Y. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Field. I want to do it, make it a field.
Oh, oopsies.
Yeah. That's fine. You can put it there or whatever you want.
I like to always put it up here.
Down by line 41. Okay, that's fine. Right
Oh,
there. Next track
oopsies.
Y. Okay, next. We need to go back down. Hit escape and go back to where we were in that one. Keep hitting escape until we find ourselves back. Either, I think we may have set a marker there.
We did.
Not
No, CodeBrush
here,
automatically
but in
does
the
it.
code that checks to see if we're in the next, we should start the next. What was the method name? It was where we started before this. Keep hitting escape. Hold on, where are you? Transfer variables, not here. Next level. It was right above us. Is it next level? Create next track. Okay. Player starts next level. It's down on line 279. It's right here by my finger. See that? Tap
Yeah.
the next reference on player starts next level. All right. If player starts next level, then we're going to
Then
create another
next
level. Okay. We also want to reset the timer. Start the timer here. We need something to say start the timer.
What do you mean?
Well, because we don't want the timer counts down how much time we have left. Right? And if we count down, if we don't count down when we start the next level, when are we going to start counting down?
Oh, I see.
Let me do a little exploration. I want to just click, I want to tab around in here. I want to see where we're working with that timer. Start next level. I'm guessing it might be there.
Probably should have set a marker.
You said I could have set a marker?
Yeah, we probably should
When
have.
you do tab to next reference, it'll drop a marker automatically. It should drop it. Yeah, so I can just hit escape to get back to where I was. So I just easily, quickly drill in like this. Tab, 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 and then I hit escape to get back out. Escape to get back out. See, I started at next level.
Yeah.
Right, like that. So tab, 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 and it only drops 2 markers because I only started on 2 different symbols. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay, look at this. End time. This looks like we're dealing with time right here, and start time.
Yeah.
Right? So this actually looks good. It actually looks like when I call start new level, it's going to start the clock.
Yeah.
I think, let's run it and see what happens. 'Cause we might be actually in a point where it's not bad. I think it still might say game over. We need to maybe figure that out. And we have to use the Y we just created. The next level Y, I want to see if I want to add that to the game over code. All right, so we're about to get
Now didn't fix it.
no change.
No change whatsoever.
I think because we're concluding game over too soon. Let's go find out where we're concluding game over.
Okay.
So I want you to go in again to game logic, hit num enter to bring up the...
I remember. And then,
Look for game over.
yeah, I remember we made a method called game over. Game over.
Yeah, we also have a variable called game is over. See that
Yeah.
right there? Game over. Okay, so we're calling game over. Let's tap the next reference. See, look at line 169. Game is over is equal to true. So when I read that, it tells me, oh, game over, we're calling to make the game be over. Okay, we're calling this too soon. Put the caret on game over on line 165, and hit the
Tab.
tab. It's down low
Oh.
here is what it looks like. All right. The floor is not null. And we're lower than the floor, we call game over. That's on line 188. That's okay.
Yeah.
If time remaining is less than 0, we call game over. I suggest commenting out this line of code right here, 196.
Oh, just 196?
Yeah.
Well,
Or the whole if statement.
that's
you could
what
do
I
that
was
too.
thinking.
What'd you say?
That's what I was gonna do.
That's fine too. They're slightly different, but let's try that. Hit save and test that.
Control S.
It's fun, your missiles shot up too.
Yeah.
All right, so here goes time. Game over,
Yeah, we still made a new track.
and it still made a new track.
It said game over for like a split second though.
Okay, so we need to figure out why it's saying game over for just a second and get rid of that. But it looks like we might have fixed it. The
Show
cool thing
game
about
over.
fixing this bug is that if we lose our track but we manage to jump, we can still be in the game if we land. All we have to do is land on the other place. Show game over. Tab
That's
next
what I.
reference.
Oopsies. Control.
Tab index reference on line 170. I'm going to just bring the mouse on
Yeah,
your
that's
screen
what I was gonna do.
for a second. Mouse on your screen for a second for me. I'm just going to close this down right there.
Oh,
All
thanks.
right, go ahead. Show game over.
I know.
Tab that. There. See that? Time remaining is less than 0. Here's what I want to do instead. Can I grab the mouse and just come in here? I'm just going to do this. We're going to say, we're going to replace this with just 0. And then maybe like this to indicate we don't need it to be interpolated because there's nothing to interpolate in it. So 0, like that. How's that feel to you?
Yeah.
So we're like, look out, or something like that. You can change this text to be anything you want. All right, try that. Run that and see if that now
Wait,
feels
but then we never show game over. We never
No,
we never see
I think we
game
do.
over.
Tap the next reference on that.
Oh right, because it's not just then that we say it.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
it is just then that we see it.
Yeah, now it is just then. It used to be that it wasn't.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, it should work. Woo. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah,
All right.
it was like 0.
So did you try slowing down and getting to 0 seconds and seeing if it's flat?
Yeah, I did see the 0 seconds come.
And so we're cool. The text we saw was there.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So now we have
0. Wait, but it never went to game over. It was just 0 seconds.
because you made the next track, right? Or
But then there's no really game over sense unless you get off of the track.
slow it down. No, slow it down so you fall down through the track.
Okay, wait.
There you go. The game over should happen when you fall through and drop below the height. The track is
No.
almost gone. All right, try again. Slow it down. Slow it down. There you go. This one's going to hit you fast. So we should see. So you're at 0 seconds. Oh, wait, 0 seconds is way too soon. Okay, it looks like we have a really unusual bug. Also, it's not finally going away.
Yeah. Oh, what?
The track's never going away.
Also, it just went 0 seconds immediately. Like as soon as
it did pretty quickly the last time too. All right, so that's disappointing. We got to go.
But look, it's like the second I hit the track, it's 0. And it goes to this state.
Are there any errors in the console log?
I don't think so, but maybe. Console. Nope. 0 errors.
All right, let's go back and look at the code.
The code.
Look at the code. I'm restarting one more time on the pieces that are running here, the drone game at least. I notice I lost control again because of the internet problems. All right, so we got some bugs. Double fanfare. We got some bugs. It seems to do with the starting of the next level and the timing available there. The time remaining is less than 0. There's something else with the... I think the problem is in removing this. I think here, let me just do this for a second. I want to see what's in game over there. See that?
Yeah.
That is what we're not doing anymore. So if we just destroy the floor, right? When time comes out, we should drop down.
We should.
Let's try it now. Don't disagree with me. I could be wrong.
I didn't disagree with you.
I know, that's what I said. I said, don't just agree with me. All right, here we go.
Oh. I thought you said
Okay.
don't disagree with me.
So, there, it's gone.
Yeah.
Now it's game over.
Then it's game over.
Okay,
'Cause
let's
you can
try
still
again. Let's try variation of the test on this. I want to make it
see
to the next track.
if it's 0 seconds and then before we
I
get
wanna jump.
underneath at the
Jump
last second.
to make it jump. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And we make it, and let's see if the tracks keep building. Or are we going to stop? We got to get to the next one. Jump, jump, jump. Get to it.
Yeah.
And it does. Okay, that I think was the missing piece. So I feel like that works now. That's good. All right, I'll give you two choices in terms of what we do next. We drop ice cream cones down
Yeah.
and substitute those. You just want that? You don't even want to hear the second choice?
No.
Okay, I was going to say go get some real ice cream, but all right.
What?
No, that's all right. No, you're fair. No, you're right. Do it this way. I'll tell you what. I'll take you guys out to ice cream later today. What day is today? Saturday?
Saturday.
We can do that. You guys want ice cream?
Sure. Well,
Okay.
Sissy probably
If you make
does.
this work, you'll get ice cream today.
Okay.
All right. So what do we got? What are you building here?
I've just created an empty game object, like this cheeseburger. Now I'm going to add the box collider, an obstacle logic, and a rigid body.
To the ice cream.
Yes.
Okay. We added, by the way, do you have the link to that? It looks like maybe you don't have the link up. Do you remember the cone generator that we found? Unity cone?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to find that and I'll bring it up. Cone. See if I can find that.
Obstacle logic.
Okay, I need to go bring up a different browser.
That code.
All right, switching over to my machine for a second.
Wait,
We search for Unity creating a cone, and it says, well, you know, you can also load up Blender, download Blender to make the cone, or you can use this script. And that's what we did. We clicked on that right there. I'll put this whole thing in the chat room, and you can take a look at that discussion. Campbell, Pudding says you're ready to promote your dancing school.
Oh.
It's the Campbell
Mandricati Miller School of Dancing.
School
So,
of Dancing.
once you have that you've created a script with that, you can just right click like you would create any object, except for you go to create other will appear now, and then you hit cone. And then it will say number of vertices you can specify.
What are vertices?
Huh?
What are vertices?
It's the number of points that they meet. So if you have like 1,000 vertices, it will be a really, really round circle. But if you only have like 3 vertices, it would just be like a triangle.
That's right. It would be a pyramid. You could probably use this to create a pyramid.
Yeah.
I bet. All right. So you can specify how many vertices.
Yeah. I'm going to go with 20. Because the more you have, the slower your game goes.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're going to have a lot of these. So maybe 10. Yeah.
You go with 10? All right.
I'll go with that.
Let's do it.
Radius top, 1. Because we're going to make this upside down. And then the 0. Length, 2.
I'm not sure what opening angle is.
Inside, add collider. Create.
Okay. And it's added a mesh collider to this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not.
All right, there it is right there. You can see it right above my head and over on the other one right there.
Yes.
All right, cool. We're rotating the cone into position. Cool. Can we give it a material so it looks a little more like an ice cream cone?
I'm on it. Create material.
I think it's maybe not as saturated.
No.
And I think it might be a little oranger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, no, not
Yeah,
that
there. No,
one.
no, no. Go back to there. But now take it brighter and less saturated, which means move it to the left to reduce the saturation. And look what's happening right over here. Make it move it more there, I think. Or maybe you take it where you want to, but that's kind of where I would do it. Somewhere in that space there. And you can make it browner by moving it more towards the red if you want. Not taking it? Oh, there you go. Okay, nice. And we can see the inside.
Doesn't happen. Oh, yeah, it does.
That's cool.
Okay.
All right, scoop of ice cream. What are your favorite flavors?
Well, my favorite flavors are pistachio.
So that's like green, right?
Yeah, it's
All right.
green, but I feel like the universal flavors are chocolate, vanilla, and if we want to go 3 scoops, not strawberry, but mint chocolate chip, which
Okay.
is also green.
Something's bugging me, and it's that new material is still called new material.
Yeah.
I want to call it cone, Matt, or cone. Just call it cone or something like that.
Ice cream
So
cone.
at least we know that you know what that is. Ice cream cone. Yeah, something like that. Or waffle cone or something like
Cone.
something to give us a clue as to what it is, because everything says new material in here.
Everything does.
And
Yeah.
I want to change that
We
up so we
didn't
can
really
very
do that
quickly.
correctly. We kind of messed up.
That's all right. Well, we'll fix it.
'Cause
We'll fix
I don't
it.
really know what
No
any
worries.
of these do.
So we want to do the same thing when we add materials for the flavors, I think.
Yeah. It's probably a sphere for each ball.
I agree with that.
Sphere, and then create material. We can make this the chocolate, which is actually pretty similar to this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a dark red, not very saturated.
Yeah, I go with the red, and then I go
but not
down
saturated. Yeah. I'd move it there.
like that. Yeah,
And
it's
make it
actually
maybe darker.
really close.
Well, up to you to decide. All right. Doesn't really matter. It can be anything. Yeah, there you go. That's looking really good to me.
That's pretty chocolatey.
And pop it on there and call it chocolate.
Yeah, sphere. Move. Boop. Boop. Wait.
I think you need to change your camera angle off to the side so you can make sure these are lined up. I think rotate off to the side view. Oh, it's far off. All right.
We might.
Remember,
we're
the
gonna make
the top scale is, I think, 2 of your cone. Is that true or not?
Wait, what do you mean the top scale? No, it's 1.
Click on your cone.
Right? Scale is 1.
Oh, when we created it, it was 1 there. But I think what we want to do is change the X and Y to like 1/2. And all those to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So they're about the same scale as the burger. Yeah, maybe make that one like 0.7 or 0.8 for the Z.
Uh-huh.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Better. All right, get it lined up.
Yeah.
That's not bad. You can zoom in on that too to see how close it is.
Oh, I'm moving the cone.
Yeah, also take a look at it from this angle, from both angles. Zoom in.
Wait, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make these 0.6. It's a small change, but I think it is.
Cool.
What's
No, I think
needed.
it's great. It looks really good. All right, cool. You got one scoop.
Uh-oh, wait. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Oh, wait, shouldn't these be dropped into the ice cream before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
move them around?
No, because I can move them around freely right now.
Once you put them in, though, are they going to jump or not?
What do you mean?
Well, aren't there positions here? The position relative to the origin, and when you drop it inside, it's relative to the holder of the piece. Try dragging them inside and see if they move. And if they don't, then that's awesome. Drag them inside the ice cream cone just for a second. You can undo it. Drag those
wait.
inside. I want to see if they move. If they don't, they don't. All right, cool. So now you can take them back out if you want to move them freely.
Uh-oh.
But it looks like those two are actually maybe in a good space.
Yeah, I like these. And then,
Rename that sphere to chocolate.
yeah. Chocolate.
So now what we'll do is we'll add a random thing that decides whether we're going to drop hamburgers or ice cream cones. Is that what you want to do?
Sure, what about with each level it changes?
Okay, that's totally fine. With each level we change what we're going to drop.
Oh wait, actually I'm just gonna duplicate this. Vanilla. Wait, oopsies.
It's weird how it didn't seem to take that first time. I didn't understand that. And then take that material, call it vanilla too. Nice. I love it. We want all this ice cream cone to fit into a 1 by 1 by 1 square.
Yeah, we're gonna shrink it all down.
So that's important.
And then I think 2 is good.
Okay, did you get the material set?
Oh wait,
correctly?
this is chocolate.
The names of the material. I wanted
Chocolate.
Okay, there's chocolate. Where's vanilla?
Vanilla's down here.
Down there? Okay, cool. And you name that. All right, build the ice cream, assemble the ice cream. Make sure it fits in a 1 by 1 because we're stacking them up in 1 by 1 squares.
Yeah.
Right?
Here's what I think we can do. If we drag these all into here, and then we shrink ice cream, it's a 1 by 1. Oh wait, maybe not. Huh. Yeah, now we gotta shrink and reposition all of these.
You think we have to just shrink these? How about if we just play with it as it is and see if we have a problem? Okay, wait, before you play, you want to set your ice cream as your obstacle in your game logic, I think, right?
All right.
Is that right? Obstacle. See where it says cheeseburger?
Oh, we also have to do one more thing.
Ice cream, yeah, right there.
And that is in the actual script of game logic. Right? Wait, did that work? Yeah. remember when we say, does it have cheeseburger in it?
Yeah, you may not be able to find something called cheeseburger here. I think you're gonna have to do a search for it. So to do a search in Visual Studio, you want to press Control F. So go up to the top of the file, and
then we're looking for
cheese.
Cheese.
Thought it was here. It could be that you're not up at the top of the file. Let me just, I'm taking over for a second here. Cheese, nothing there. Let's go
but
to
it's a
obstacle
capital.
logic.
Oh, it could be an obstacle.
Nope, not obstacle logic. Player properties. There
Yeah.
it is. There's one. All right, so look at
Ice
this.
cream.
Control Shift. Wait. Not yet. Control Shift F does a find in files. It's different from a regular one. And now we can do find all. And now we see that we have one in player properties and in missile behavior.
One in missile behavior.
What I want to do instead of this, looking for a name, is I want to come over here, and for the ice cream, I want to create a tag on this that says add tag. So these are the other ones we added. We don't need these anymore. I want to add a tag. I think I want to get rid of these. Maybe I won't just yet. But I'm going to add a new tag called obstacle. That's my tag. Okay. Then I want to come back to ice cream, and I want to say it's tagged as obstacle. And I want to do the same thing for the cheeseburger. Do you understand what I'm doing? Do you get a sense of where I'm going?
Wait, but then how will it know which one to do?
Well, it'll know it because in our game logic, we're going to set, at least start it for now. We're setting the property here. But I want the game to work regardless of which one I chose. So instead of saying name, I want to do this. Name.tag equals, and I think I'm just going to type in, paste in obstacle. So I'm going to say, hey, if this name.tag is not equal to obstacle, then we get out. Does that make sense? And I'm going to do the same thing over here. So we've got rid of our cheeseburger dependency. Okay? In both places. You know what else we can do? We've got obstacle logic. We can create, this is a better way to do it. Instead of having the same, because notice I got now the same code in both places, right? And it's got strings in it, right? If I were like to accidentally type something in, I'll break the code and I won't know. Instead, what I can do is this. A better way to do this is to go to a place like obstacle logic, because this makes sense to put it here. I want to create a static method. So all of this is an instance method. Do you remember the difference between an instance and static?
An instance is just for one cookie. Is one version of a cookie.
Right.
But the static is the cookie cutter.
And I can call static methods without having any cookies.
Yeah.
All I need is the cookie cutter. So I'm going to create a static method here. And to do a static method, I type in uppercase M. And then I'm going to type in... Surly says, cookies. Let's have some pumpkin cookies. And yeah, he does one PR on GitHub. He thinks he's a contributor. Let's switch back over to your machine, Campbell. So let's see. What I want to do to create a static method, I'm going to use an uppercase letter to start it. So normally I do M, lowercase. But if I want a static method, I'm going to use an uppercase letter in CodeRush.
And then space.
And but I want it to return a Boolean. So what would it be if I wanted a static method to return a Boolean?
B?
Yeah, lowercase b, but that'll work too. All right, there you go. And now we're going to call it isObstacle. And make it public. And it's going to take a parameter. There you go. Hit enter to get inside the parameters. Now type in V for variable, and then I want a game object. I'm pretty sure I've added this as
G-O.
Yeah, see if that works for you. Good. And just type in game object, or start to type it, and Coder should suggest game object is the name.
Oopsies.
And
Sorry.
don't worry, it's got it for you. It's got you covered. Just use the arrows to select the one you want, and then hit enter. and now you've got your game object, and we want to. Actually, one thing I want to. All right, no, that's fine. And now what I want to do is, let me just take the mouse a second. I'm just going to say, instead of doing an if, well, we could do an if. If, then I want to say return true. What do you think the shortcut is for return true?
RT.
Do it. And then next line is else. What do you think the shortcut is for else?
L.
Go down the next line, though. There you go. And then next line is going to be what? What's the next code on the next line?
It is.
What do I want to do? It's not return true. I want to return something else.
Return false.
There you go. Also, one other thing. See, it says collision.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah, I want to change that just to game object.
Game object?
Yeah, because that was the code we pasted in. I want to use the parameter. And there's one other thing. No, it's right there. It's right to the right of the caret. You've already got game object.
Oh,
there.
you mean just game object?
Yeah.
I thought you meant game object.
Yeah, it's just game object. Now, one other thing. Look at your operator. What's your operator?
Not equal to.
Yeah.
But we want to.
I want to change that because our method is called isObstacle.
Yeah.
So change it to equals. By the way, while Campbell's doing that, I'll switch over here, jump over to KidzCode, our slide deck, and we'll remind you that
Class and an instance.
this is what a class looks like, and these are what instances look like, right over here. Back over to Campbell's machine. Double equals here for
All right.
single equals means an assignment. All right, good. Put the caret on the if statement. Just hit home. Fastest way. If you got your fingers on the keyboard, hit the home key. Now hit the coder's key.
Control dot.
Choose flatten conditional. And look what it does. It says, well, we can simply just return whether object game tag is equal to obstacle. Okay.
Oh.
So you can use CodeRush to, you can kind of work out the logic first. Do I want to return true here? Do I want to return false? And then you can use CodeRush to flatten it. All right, now we've got an isObstacle. Now what I want to do is go back over to, I think, player properties. And I want to say here, let me just write the first one and you take a look at it and see what you think about it. I'm going to grab collision.game object. That's what I want to work with. And I'm now going to go to my obstacle logic. Obstacle logic dot
Is.
There it is right there. See it right there?
Yeah.
Is obstacle. And what am I passing into it?
Yeah.
That. And now I have something that works better. Oh, I need a not here. See it?
Uh-huh.
If it's not an obstacle, then return. Okay? So now I can take this and go back over to missile behavior and get rid of this brittle code that would be easily broken. And I change it with code that's much stronger. Because now we have our brittle code in one place instead of two. And the next time we want to make a change like this, we only go to one place,
Yeah.
not doing a search everywhere.
Yeah. 'Cause
Right?
that's yikes.
Okay, that's the idea. See if that works. We've changed it to ice cream. We're hoping now we've still got one ice cream coming in and dropping down. I think we might want to change that because
Oh, it worked.
our prototype is gone and we're probably not going to drop any more. Our prototype will be gone soon. See what's happening?
Yeah.
We need to move the cone behind us. The prototype.
Wait, I don't see any more cones dropping down.
That's what I'm saying. We have no more cones because the first cone was in front of us. We shot it. It got attracted to the black hole, got within 1,000 units of it, deleted itself, and now you're seeing errors from the console log show up at the bottom of the screen. So we need to take that
maybe
cone.
if we just don't.
Okay.
Oh, no, because then once it gets behind us, it will go.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Nope, it looks like that's still working.
Oh, wait.
And it looks like the cones are a little tall, but they're kind of working. They're cute. They're cute. And look
I
how
like
they're
that.
breaking apart.
It's not quite obvious that they're ice cream cones because they don't have, like that grid pattern.
All right, we can work on that for next time.
Yeah. Now, what was the other option you were gonna suggest?
Well, I think we should move this still behind us, this ice cream cone.
Oh.
let's do that for now at least. Get that going. The second option was power up, where we're shooting out a ramp, but I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to do that. We can do it. We can look.
No.
We can play in that space if you want to, and we can also wait till next time.
Wait, there's one thing we have to do. Wait. This is just temporary. Oopsies.
Wait, your vanilla's inside your chocolate. Is that
Control
what you
Z.
want?
No, it's not. Oopsies. But I do want my chocolate and vanilla inside my cone.
Isn't that what they were before?
No, they were inside of the ice cream. I need them to be inside of this.
They won't break apart then, because our code doesn't go that deep.
What do you mean?
Our code does not go that deep. It only goes to the first layer of children of ice cream.
No. I'm gonna unparent them.
Oh, okay.
Position.
Didn't you just want to move ice cream behind? I don't understand why you didn't just take ice cream and move it back. I don't understand why you didn't move ice cream back. Ice cream was the parent of all
No, but I
three.
needed to. Yeah, I know. I realized what I should have done is just set all of these positions to 0.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think I was worried about
Oopsies.
at the beginning of this. But yeah, let's try it.
No, 0.
That's probably better.
And then wait. U0, U0. Cone. U0, U0, U0. Uh-oh, now they're all in the same place.
Yeah, but that's okay. Now we can just move them up. All you have to change is the Y.
Vanilla. Oh wait, I can just make this.
I think you might want to put
Y
the chocolate
position.
one on top too, because it gives greater contrast with the vanilla.
Okay.
If it's sandwiched between two darker colors.
And then the vanilla. Oh wait, no, we want to change the chocolate. 1. Maybe a little down.
All right, can we try a run now?
Beautiful. Wait, I'm gonna move the cone towards us a bit. Alright,
I
wait.
want to check the camera position on that. If it's 0, 0, 0, it should just only move down.
Yeah. Okay, now that's what we want.
Can you turn the camera around it? Okay, looks good from the side. I just want to make sure it looks good from the side. All right, now we should make it so it switches between cones and burgers.
Oopsies, I just destroyed the prototype. And also,
Wait, I don't think you destroyed the prototype.
Oh yeah, because it's back here. Haha. That's not the prototype. And we also have to make the cones smaller, so that they fit inside of the game object. The 1 by 1 by 1.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, this is good. And then we would have to change. So we each want them to take up about a third, correct?
I would say about 80% of the space they already take up.
80.
So what I would do is get out a calculator and multiply all these numbers by 0.8. So your 0.7 over here times 0.8 should be 0.56.
Uh-huh. Wait, this
If
one?
my math in my head is correct.
This one?
Oops, hold on. Yeah, that one right there. Hold on. 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.7 should be 0.56 if my math is correct. Yeah.
0.56.
Yeah. 0.8 times 0.5 should be 0.4. Those other two should be 0.4. So we're taking it down by 80%. We're taking it down to 80% of what it was. So we're multiplying by 0.8. And we're going to do the same thing with chocolate. So these all become 0.8 across the board.
0.8.
You might want to copy this to the clipboard or just
Oh, true.
or 0.8 tab, 0.8 tab, 0.8 tab.
See?
You
Yeah.
hit the tab key between each one. Or now tab, tab, paste, tab, paste.
Wait, oopsies. Tab.
Paste. There you go. Paste. Good. Do the same with vanilla. and then you just adjust the height. And I think it'll be better. I'm not sure if it'll be perfect or not, but I think it'll be better. Now get the camera in close around that, see how those look. Are they really all okay?
I don't think.
Take that chocolate one and move it down.
Yeah, a little, because we want them to be
Yeah, the
overlapping.
chocolate one moving down will also fix the height problem a bit.
Wait, this is greater than 1. Right?
Yeah, but let's see it. Let's see if that had any perceptible effect, any change. How does it look?
No, because it still sinks into the floor, and that's
Well,
not what I
sinking
want.
into the floor is different from how they look stacked. I want to see how they look stacked vertically.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Pretty
they're
good.
better.
They're still sinking into each other, but
Yeah, the sinking into the floor I think has to do with the collider,
yeah.
and I don't
And
think
we
it's
can just move
necessary
it
in the
up.
engine, and I'm not worried too much about that.
Mm-hmm. But I still want to change it. Yeah, because wait, this is way more. Already with just the vanilla and the chocolate, it's 1.9. And then plus this, why?
Okay, let's change it
It's
up then.
2.3.
What's the ice cream dimensions? What are the dimensions of the ice cream?
0.4 by 0.4
No,
by...
the outer parent. What's its
Huh?
dimensions? Ice cream. The parent.
1 by 1 by
Okay,
1.
perfect. All right. So go back into vanilla.
Wait, we could also make this just 1.3. And then that solves our problems.
See what happens with that.
Oh wait, no, it's 2.3. Sorry.
Yeah, it's scaling the pieces inside.
Oh, it is? We want it 1.
Change it to 1.
Uh-huh.
Does ice cream have a material on it so we can see its bounding box?
No, it does not.
What if we put a material on it, made it transparent, we could see the top and bottom of it? Oh wait, we can see it. We can see it.
But unless we click off of it, then we can.
Yes, no, we can. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back in. So we actually want it about 1/3 of what it is right now.
What do you mean?
We want that height of that. Wait, look back. No, wait, that's not true. We want the height of that to be about 60% of what it is. See how tall it is from the bottom of the cone to the top?
Yeah.
So that means we want to multiply all these numbers by 0.6. So let's go back in here. 0.8 times 0.6, 6 times 8 is 48, so it should be 0.48.
0.48. And then Control C.
Tab, paste, tab,
Tab,
paste.
Control V, Tab, Control V.
Good. That's vanilla. Do the same for chocolate.
Control V, Tab, Control V, Tab, Control V.
Good. Go down into cone.
Cone.
0.4 times 0.6 is going to be 6 times 4 is 24, so it should be 0.24.
0.24. 0.24.
And 0.56, I'm breaking out the calculator for this one. 0.56 times 0.6 equals 0.336.
0.336.
All right, get the cones.
Everything in order again.
So that's better. It's closer. Drop the cone down a little bit. Maybe you're right. Maybe the cone going in, because this thing's got its own rigid body. It should be on its shape.
Ah, dang it. Oh, wait, we can just move it all up. Oh, no.
I'm not sure I understand what's happening.
There's
here.
a slight problem.
It's just coming out a little bit at the bottom, right?
I guess I can just move this up.
Move it up. Move the vanilla up a little bit. Right?
And then I'm fine with that overlap.
Move
We
the
don't have to
chocolate-
move. No, I don't think
you
we
move
have
the chocolate
to.
up a little bit too, so it's sticking out of the top, I think, if you wanted to.
It already is a bit.
You check that with the camera just a little bit. All right. You want to try that?
Yeah.
All right, see what we got. If it sticks in significantly less,
Oh, it's smaller now. A lot, but yeah, that works.
let's see what happens when you hit them.
Oh. Oh, dang it.
They look pretty good.
That I do.
Are they breaking apart? I noticed they didn't in the last one you hit.
What? I thought they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they
breaking
do.
into pieces.
Uh-oh.
What?
Did you see my power-up?
Yeah, it came down white.
And it was. I don't think it was because there were too many things coming. Because that was the only one.
Some issue with the power up.
Bomb. Is that happening? Did that happen for you?
I don't think so. Let's switch back over to my machine. We'll take a look. And
Wait, can you still hear me?
I can hear you, but go ahead, talk.
Check.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
coming across.
Just checking.
Yeah, power up, Scott.
Then it's a recent
looks good.
change.
Maybe, yeah. Let's see what it looks like on mine with regards to my settings. Where is it? The vortex wormhole. I've got that there. This is on my power up. Diamond has got the video player, video clip, play on awake, wait for first frame. All of these are checked.
Yep.
Playback speed is 1.
Yeah.
Material override, diamond, mesh renderer. Material properties main text is what I've got. Looks like you had a slightly different value.
I did. I don't know why. Okay.
Direct.
That should have fixed it. That should fix it.
Well, let's see. In my experience, simply because one thing was different and off.
No, because I did make
Encoding-
that change recently.
You did make that change recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe that is it.
It was pretty decent. Yeah.
There it is. That was
there
it.
it
All
is.
right, cool. All right. Do you want to make it so it randomly decides which one to
Oh,
bring
game
down?
over bug again. But it's probably not going to happen again. Yeah.
That I'm not sure how we got there. What do you want to go after now? Do you want to? What's your focus on?
Well,
What do
what
you
was
think?
the other thing that you were going to suggest? The other option?
Shooting up the ramp
Oh, yeah. I don't think we have time for that.
as a power up. I don't think we have time for it either.
Oh, why don't we make it alternate between, for each level, it's either ice cream cones or hamburgers.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
In game logic. It's kind of, we would do it kind of like we made it, I forget what we did, but we made it like a 50-50 chance.
Right.
What was it for? But we could also just make a bool and then
Flip it
randomly
back
set
and
it
forth.
to true, false.
You're right. We could do those.
Or wait, we could just make it true and then when we set up the new level, make it false. And then if it's false, we make it ice cream cones, and if it's true, it's hamburgers.
Yep. We can do that too. But how do we know which is a hamburger? Right? Where do we get our prototype objects from? Think about that first.
Oh.
How do you solve that right now? Because right now you've got a property called obstacle.
Yeah, we do. In 2 places. Obstacle logic. Wait, no we don't. It's just here.
What did you say? Wait, no, we don't.
Wait, no we do. I'm
I think it's in game logic, isn't it? Right, you can tell by going to Unity and just go in Unity and find the one where our obstacle is specified.
Obstacle.
You could also hit num enter to search for it. All right, so there's obstacle. Tap to next reference on that.
Oh, I was.
You were just going to go to work on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Should I I give them each names for the hamburger.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? I kind of want to think about that in terms of what we want to do. I think for now we certainly could, but I guess the question is what happens as we create more obstacles? I have an idea. That I think is kind of clever.
That is. Woo!
I'm going to rename this Obstacles. Okay?
And then is there a way to make it a list of game objects?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And now when I'm just tapping the next reference, I only am using it in one place. So now here what I want to do is I want to say obstacles dot, shoot, I forget the code, but we use this in the behavior we added. We were talking about for, I think it's in this file actually, it's right here. Get components in children.
Yes.
So we're going to go like this. What I want to do is I want to say, I want to BGO right here, and I'm going to call this prototype. Prototype to create, or something like that, is equal to, and I'm going to say get one child of my obstacles, is what I'm going to pass in.
Obstacle.
That's what I'm going to do. And then right here, instead of instantiating based on obstacle, I'm going to instantiate on prototype, whatever that is. Then what I want to do is in get one child, let's declare that.
Wait, I think you have to add your carrot.
What'd you say?
Oh,
What did you say?
nothing.
All right, so I'm going to declare it up here. Method that returns a game object. So look what I did, MGO.
Yeah.
And we're going to say, we're going to call it
Since
get
it's not
one
static,
child,
it's lowercase.
like that. And it's going to take in a game object. We'll call it parent, like that. Then what I'm going to do is come down in here, and I'm going to get component in children. I'm going to get the transform right here. That's going to get me a whole list of children, child transforms, right? Then what I'm going to do, these are my child transforms. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out how many of those I got. I think I've got a link property. And we've got this unity.random, I think we saw. How did we find random? I forget random. I'm dropping a marker. I'm going to bring up find in files. I'm going to type in random.
Rando.
Shoot. Is it getting me?
It's giving
here we
you
go, game logic.
Unity
Engine.random. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
random
for.
dot range.
Okay, so let's go back to where we were.
Escape.
And I'm going to want a random number between 0 and the link. Which means it's going to give me a number between 0 and link minus 1 inclusively. Because the second one is the exclusive parameter. It does not, it'll never return link as possible.
Yeah.
So
But
we'll
it
call
will
this,
include
we call it random index.
0.
So now I've got my child transforms. Now I can go into my child transforms like this, index it by my random index. Then I can call game object on it, and that's what I'm going to return. Okay? So get one child is going to randomly select one of the children. Whoops, hold on. Let's change this. I'm going to rename this to get random child. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, what do we have to do in Unity to make this work? Let's go back to Unity. Do you have a sense of what we need to do? This is a puzzle for you.
I think that we have to drag. Wait. I have an idea. Tell me if it's right or wrong. If we create maybe an empty game object and then parent the cheeseburger and ice cream to it and then drag that into the obstacles.
Yeah. You see the video I'm sending you?
Yeah.
See that? I think that's going to totally work. Did we lose my, all of us, we all popped up a little bit there. There we go. So try that. Yeah, obstacles. Ice cream, cheeseburger. I think this is going to work, Campbell. We're doing some cool things with parenting here, right? We're using obstacles now. Now the cool thing about this is that we want to add something new and we should totally test it this show. All we have to do is drag it into obstacles and now it'll be randomly selected.
Yeah.
When we start. Oh, holy cow. I just realized something.
What?
This is going to, I think, fill it with all kinds of random stuff across the board.
What do
We
you
need
mean?
to change
Oh,
the
it's going
logic.
to change obstacles?
I think.
Wait, I kind of want to see if that, it's just the cheese. Oh, it's gonna.
It's getting all the
that's
children.
Funny. And then it's just putting in the vanilla.
All right, we need to see if it's a parent or
Just
not.
the
I think is what we
patty.
need to do. I thought it would retrieve only the immediate children,
The main
but it's
ones.
returning all of the
them.
children. Okay.
Okay.
So we need to check to see if the tag has got obstacle on it. Is what we need to do.
Uh-huh.
So let's go into the code here, and we need something like this. I think we want like this. I think we want a while loop with a variable for like that counts the number of tries. Num tries. So what I'm going to try to do is this. Num tries, set it equal to 0 here. Then I want to have a while loop that says while num tries is less than some big number. And I'm going to come in here and define that big number here as max tries. And we're going to give it like, say, 40 tries to find something that's valid. Okay? So while num tries is less than max tries, then I want to do some stuff. But at the end of that, I want to increment num tries. Do you understand this so
Yeah,
far?
I do.
Now what I want to do is I want to come in here. I want to essentially this code, but I don't want to return it just yet. I want to check to see if I want to say if if the game object is an obstacle. Aren't you glad we added that method called in obstacle logic is obstacle?
Yeah,
So if the
or else
game
we'd be
object is
writing
an
this
obstacle,
code all again.
that means what?
That means that we do that can be
So we call this maybe obstacle here. And if it is, we return it. Okay. Let's see. What is this? This is random index. Because it's redeclared here. You don't need this. Now, let's say we try 40 times randomly to find it, and we can't find it.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
I'm going to do this. If we
Decrement?
get
Wait,
here, I'm
are
going to
you
do a
going to-
for each. Let me tell you how to build a for each. I didn't tell you this, right? First, you take your list. Child transform, see it here?
Yeah.
You copy that to the clipboard. Then you come down and type in FE for each. Do you think you can remember that?
Yeah.
Then you hit the space bar.
And then it automatically does what you have copied to the
It figures out it's a transform, all of that. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and do the same piece right here. That basically is going to say, hey, look, if transform.gameObject is an obstacle, then return transform.gameObject. We're going to find the first one and return it. If we manage to get to here, I'm just going to return null. And I don't care what happens. The program's going to, we should never get here.
Yeah, because
what
it's
I'm saying.
40 tries.
Yeah. So that is the new get random child. Try that now and see if that solves it.
My mouse is on your screen, I believe.
You can move it.
No, it's on mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Better.
It's insane
we-
how it tries 40 times in like that little time.
There you go. So now what's happening is you're getting a mix.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay.
do.
You can also make it so that maybe on a certain level you'll get a mix, right? The other thing that's cool about this now is we should be able to add one more food. What's another food we can make that's a simple food?
Simple.
In terms of shape, I mean. Grilled cheese sandwich, I guess.
I guess. Well, let's think.
Suggestions from the chat room.
Ooh, okay.
Hot dogs, tacos, fried eggs, M&Ms. Name change for copywriting reasons for the M&Ms. What do you think?
I like the hot dog idea.
Okay, let's do a hot dog.
Because we already have the capsule.
All right, so let's create a new hot dog. Do it as quickly as you
empty.
can.
Hot dog. And then create 3D object, capsule, bun.
I don't think the capsule's the bun.
Yeah.
I was
What
thinking
do
we
you
would
think
use
it
a
is?
plane to make it kind of like a sandwich on bread. You can do it. You can do it as a. You can do it as a capsule.
Here's what I'm thinking. We do it not like a circle around it, but if we place it just right, I think we can make it look like a hot
Do
dog.
it. Go.
Okay.
You've already got the bun material anyway. I think, right? Those,
Yeah.
The bread material. Let's find that.
And then this is the...
You need a top object and a bottom object is what you need, I think, for that.
I do?
You need a top bun and a bottom bun, don't you? Oh, you're going to just put it inside?
It's going to be...
Sideways?
Yeah, just wait.
I see. Okay. I got you.
And then this is the actual hot dog part of
Right.
it.
The meat.
Yeah, meat.
Yeah. Okay.
Meat. And now, bun. New material. And the meat I'll make a new material.
Although that red right there
Yeah,
next to your
for
head
the
is looking
player,
pretty good.
that's what I was thinking. But I don't
Oh,
know.
it's player material. It's not dark enough, I think.
Yeah. I actually like it with a little orange in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's good.
All right. Cool.
And then this we drag to the meat. Oh wait, we should probably move the meat out of here.
That'll work. I think this is going to work, Campbell. I think it's a nice model. Just change the scale of the...
Yeah, bun a little bit.
Yeah, both of those just a little bit. You figure that out.
Y should be 1. Yeah, that works. And then that one's less than 1. Yep, this all works. 0.8 is actually what I think.
Okay, try it. 0.8, 0.8.
8. Cap 0.8.
I think that's going to be, you want that like maybe 0.5, 0.5, 0.8.
0.5, 0.5, 0.8. Okay.
Try that.
5. Tap. 5. Tap. Point.
Oh wait, I'm wrong on that. It's 0.8. I'm sorry, 0.5, 0.8, 0.5.
Oopsies. Wait, I want this to be 1.
Yeah, or yeah, 1. Make it 1.
And then this one to be
0.5.
0.5. Oh, 0.5. Maybe a little more than 0.5, maybe 6, or is it 7? I think.
Okay, then do the scale for the axis 0.72 as well.
7. And then move this here. Oh, I like that.
Cool. So put it together, drop it in our obstacles, and see if we now start seeing it.
Wait, I haven't a quick. It's 0.9.
I love it. Do you want to rotate it so we start facing more?
I was gonna rotate just the whole entire hot dog.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, I could probably also use on the z-axis just 90.
Yeah, good idea. Love it. Drop it in our obstacles. Let's see what happens.
And then wait, I'm gonna move it just behind us completely so that. Whoop. Drop it in our obstacles.
Tag it as an obstacle.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
That's the other tricky thing.
Oh, there are also a couple more things we need to do.
I think that's it, isn't it?
No, we have to add a couple components.
Oh, right. Not to the hot dog. Wait, not to the hot dog.
Yeah?
Hot dog. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I thought there was the inside one. That you selected.
Oops.
My
Box.
bad.
Collider.
Box
and
collider.
the obstacle launcher.
Good job. I forgot about those. In the black hole, we need to reconnect. That black hole seems like there's a lot of work here.
Yeah, it's really hard to
do this
find.
each time. We might want to rethink where this black hole property, so we don't have to set it every time. That would be refactoring stuff.
Ready?
Yeah, you might save before you
Oh,
do
right.
this.
First, it's a hamburger. Then it's a hamburger and ice cream. We have not yet seen a hot dog.
There's a hot
Oh. It's a little like lopsided with everything.
It's a little big or lopsided. Let's try it again. I want to see how it's coming down.
Why is it coming down like that? It's coming down vertically, even though we made it not vertical.
Oh, I love that when it breaks apart. It's so much fun. I think it is.
Oops.
Also looked like none were dropping down all of a sudden near the end there. I was like, wait, what? Shouldn't we have?
Yeah, it's because the game over bug happened again.
Oh, it's a game over bug.
But it was like a variation of it.
Okay.
This guy. Okay. Now.
Do you want to fix why it's coming down the wrong rotation? I think it's because. See, your rotation here says 90.
Yeah.
When we create a new one, based on I think we passed in the quaternion identity property. You're dropping down the scale a little bit?
Yeah, I'm just making it a bit smaller.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to change it or not. That might change our logic.
Yeah, I'm changing it with.
But I think we have our break apart logic that checks to see if the scale is not 1. So I think we're expecting this scale to be 1 in our code.
Oh, we are?
I think that might be true. I don't remember, but I don't remember with certainty, but I think that might be true. Let me see if I can find the file. Looking on my machine.
Please.
Yeah, we have if you look in game logic, there's a method called blow up block into smaller clones. Go take a look at that.
Okay.
Oh, you're making the change internally is what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should.
And I think you want to also, well,
oh, because I don't know. What is wrong?
Did
Oh,
you
it
say you
sticks
don't
out of
know what's
the
wrong?
edges. Why? It shouldn't be sticking.
No, go to, wait. Go look at the meat. You're talking about it asymmetrically more towards the left or the right, or do you want both edges? Do you want it shorter?
Yeah, because look, why is it sticking out of here?
Oh, you're talking about it's coming out of the edges
Yeah.
of the block.
It totally shouldn't be.
Let's take a look at those
Because
pieces.
both of these are less than 1. All of these are less than 1. And it's really the Y we're looking at.
No, it's the X.
Nope. Because we rotated it.
Oh, you're right. It is the Y. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's change this rotation to 0 and fix the rotation in here on these two.
Oh, that's genius.
Let's do that first. Can you do that?
Uh-huh.
So is that Z or is it?
It's Z. 90. Oopsies. 0 there.
Yeah, it's the
And then
Z.
on the
axis.
bun,
90.
90. Uh-oh.
Now let's figure out the positioning of this.
Something has happened.
Yeah, I think we just gotta move it
Move
down.
it a bit.
Yeah, there you go. And go click on the outer hot dog piece.
The bun?
Yeah, the outer hot dog parent
Oh.
in the hierarchy.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I'm also confused as to why these are. What is it now? It's the Z.
It's the Y.
The Y.
Oh, wait, no. I think it actually...
Let's see what happens
I
when
really
I change this. Yeah, it's the Y.
It is the Y.
That's really weird. All right, so let's change it to 0.7. Are we inside now? We appear to be inside.
Minus 0.3, so change
so
this
change-
Y to 0.6.
Yeah, you want to do the same thing? You do that? And then we're going to have to also scale down the X's and the Y's a little bit.
Yeah. That's a little weird looking.
I wonder if the capsule has a weird thing where it only counts the part that's straight on the sides as in terms of determining its scale. Its position. It's a little bit weird to me.
Wait, that should have totally worked. Oh, heh. Oops.
I think that's right.
9, 4, 5.
For whatever X is, Z should match it, whatever that is.
5.
Okay.
Is that what we want?
I think it should be smaller here. I think it should be
A bit.
0.4 or. And 0.4 for the Z as well.
Oopsies. That's not what I meant to do. No, not 5.45. Just 1.
All right, let's click the outer piece. How does it fit?
Not obstacles. Hot dog. Still doesn't fit.
But it's close.
It's close. I think that works.
Let's see what happens. Let's play with it.
Yeah. Dang it. Uh-oh, I just realized something. When it splits apart, it won't exactly look like a bun.
That's what I was thinking. We should have 2 buns. But I think because there's so much chaos,
That's true.
your eyes aren't really going to be all like, oh, that was wrong. Right? I think that there's.
What? The game over bug again. Again? Did you see that? I got to the edge.
I have an idea. I think I know what it is. I think I know exactly what it is. Let's go to our game over. Let's go search for the code that
Wait 1 sec.
that
I
does
just
it.
want to
This
see
can be like the
what
last thing
hot
we
dog
fix if you
looks
want.
like. Yeah, the hot dog's fine. Okay.
Yeah, grab that one. All right. Captain Expressions.
I think this bug is going to be a lot harder to fix.
If floor is not null, and the player... Wait. That's a bug. Bugs in my code. We'll fix it. The Mighty Miller's wrong. You don't do that. So we have to put a clip out there. Let's watch it. Let's check this
And
out.
it's really the Y we're looking at.
No, it's the X.
Nope. Because we rotated it.
Oh, you're right. It is the Y. Okay, hold on. God, that's what I look like when I'm wrong?
And it's really
That's
the Y
horrible.
we're looking at.
It's the worst thing ever. No, it's... Okay, we're not going to do that anymore. We're not showing that. What are you laughing at? I told you no laughing at your dad during the show. All right. Look at this line of code. If floor is not null, and the line of the code right above it, 186, right? And the player transform position Y is less than the floor.
Transform position Y. So if the player is below the floor and there is still a floor.
And there's no floor.
Oh, sorry,
Wait, no,
and-
you're right. I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Don't clip that, Shirley.
Clip it, Rory.
All right, floor is not null, and the player transform is less than the floor position. So we've gone over the edge and dropped down into the next one.
Oh, wait, not
We're
Rory.
calling game over. That could be the problem. Okay.
Oopsies.
One of the things I think we should do is this. I think we should do this. I think we should change all of this. Hold on a second. Let me grab the mouse. To just this. I don't think we care about whether the floor exists or not. We just want to know if the player is less than next, what was it? Track Y. Remember we created this? We didn't do anything with this yet. You remember that, Campbell, at the start of the show? We wrote that line of code. But we didn't do anything with it. I think this might fix it. Let's try it.
Okay. It might be hard to reproduce the bug.
I think you're kind of dropping right off the edge. I really am liking this ramp. So next week, I think what we're going to do is be able to get a power up that allows us to shoot a ramp out.
No, wait.
There, you game over when you went under the next track.
Yeah, but I need to get it perfect. Dang it.
No, I think
I think it just fixed the bug. That could have been it.
that's when I think you normally hit that bug. The track still exists and you're going down over the edge. That was the code we just changed. All right, feeling better?
Yeah, I love it.
How are you liking the game? It's getting a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
I love that we can very easily add new foods,
Yeah,
right,
it's super easy.
into that list, and it's just going to randomly pick them. Do you think any thoughts about, how we do this in terms of how we build these levels up? Do you want to? There's your game over right there. I don't know, just for thoughts for next time. So next time we're going to work on a new power up that when we get it, we have the ability to shoot out at our discretion a ramp that's going to land on the track in front of us.
And then we might even just spend the whole time talking about the power-ups and maybe make one that increases our speed.
Okay, so we'll do power-ups. We'll focus on power-ups for the next show. We've got actually next Friday,
And-
next Saturday.
I think we should probably make it as easy as it is for the obstacles so we can easily just add more power-ups.
Oh yeah, I like that. We might also have something. I really like that a lot, Campbell. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, we'll have to give that some thought on how we're going to do that. Hey, wait, new clip came out in the chat room. What's this?
Transform position Y. So if the player is below the floor and there is still a floor.
And there's no floor.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Play. Don't clip that, Shirley.
Clip it, Rory.
All right. Floor is.
Transform position Y.
Not Rory. Yeah. Yeah, same thing.
You said Rory.
Yeah, I
Well, clip that
accidentally
one
said
because
Rory.
Campbell was wrong.
No, your wrongness rubbed off on me.
Oh, really? My fault. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get a raid going. Shall we get a raid going? You want to end the show, Campbell?
Sure.
Are we good? Let me see.
We don't want Mom yelling at us.
We don't want Mom yelling at us. You're right. Send you over to InstaFluff right now, kids. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks, Pudding. Thanks, Shirley, for your help. I appreciate it. Appreciate the suggestions.
Goodbye.
On the foods. I can't believe you, Campbell. You're like a food lover, and you let Shirley beat you with the suggestion on what to make.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Say hi to InstaFluff for me, kids, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.
He's also clipped you for your wrongness rubbed off on me.